Hey, what's up guys, this is Liam or Weagle on your Overwatch, back with a new video today. We're going to be talking about lots of different things happening in the Overwatch community, new updates, skins, some Overwatch League stuff, and some changes to the game itself. The first thing I want to talk about is that there is finally confirmation of BlizzardWorld coming. Play Overwatch tweeted that the grand opening would be January the 23rd, which of course is next Tuesday for most people. It's the regular day for the updates, usually drops like 7 PM GMT normally, but it does vary. So that's when we'll be getting BlizzardWorld. This of course comes with all the new skins, and reading what Jeff has also said on the forums seems to imply that the base skins that are coming to the game are coming with BlizzardWorld, and that they are not all Blizzard related, and that every single hero in the game will be getting cosmetics of all types. It does not mean that everyone will get everything, it just means that every hero could get something from any category. Some will get loads of stuff, and some will get probably considerably less. So let me know what you guys would like to see from that in the comment section down below. Moving on, originally I saw this on our friend O'Nickel's video on YouTube, but it's actually been circling as like a leak or rumored leak for the Year of the Dog event. But the thing about this image, guys, is that it says January the 28th, and yet Year of the Dog doesn't actually start until mid-February. This year starting on the 16th of February, which is a Friday. So it's very likely the Year of the Dog event is not going to be until the Tuesday before, which is the 13th. So that's when we're likely going to get the event. I don't think this is legit, guys. I just wanted to put that out there, show you guys. I mean, the skins look pretty cool, but I just don't think that this is real. Moving on, we've also had an update to the game that Jeff Goodman has given us a lot of information about on the forums. Now, usually I kind of skip through some of this and just show it on screen, but I actually want to read a lot of it because it makes significant changes to certain heroes and very minor ones to others. It really depends on how the bugs and stuff work out, but basically movement has been changed, and here is a breakdown of what's going on. So incline changes. There were two persistent issues with movement on inclines that they wanted to clean up. First, while moving diagonally on inclines, you would end up being slightly strafed left or right, even if you were only attempting to move forward. This can be a subtle source of aiming issues for many people, and now the player will probably move forward in this situation. Second, movement up and down inclines had inconsistent speed as compared to the ground. Running both up and down an incline would be faster than walking on flat ground. However, faster movement, like McCree's combat role, would be slower when going up and down inclines. Having consistent character movement speed is important for many reasons. So, what they've actually done is change some acceleration stuff. The characters in Overwatch have a fixed acceleration, how fast they can change their movement velocity, depending on if they're in the air or in the ground. Previously, this amount would get reduced if you were attempting to change the direction by 90 degrees or less, and was more pronounced if you were going faster than normal, e.g. Winston's jump pack or Doomfist's rocket punch. One of the consequences of this was that if you were in the air traveling forward and wanted to move directly right, you could reach full speed to the right faster if you accelerated backwards to a full stop and then move to the right, as opposed to simply pressing to the right, having to do a non-intuitive movement to reach your desired direction as fast as possible is less than ideal. The new acceleration should feel like momentum is no longer conserved like before, and there's a bunch of examples here too. So if you're flying as Farah, you can now just press forward and you'll probably accelerate forward instead of having to counter-accelerate to stop sideways. If you're leaping as Winston, you can more effectively redirect your velocity around corners. Prior to this rework, it was possible to achieve similar mid-air turns by always facing your current velocity while strafing, but this was also unintuitive. You can now press forward and right directional inputs after a Winston leap, and you will actually move somewhat to the right, whereas previously you would have to hold on to right if you wanted acceleration to the right. And this is going to mean you need to get used to the new strafing power, guys. So they've put some examples in here. There's a little bit more I'll let you guys read. Basically, movement is just going to be cleaner and better, especially when you're in the air and going up ramps. So anyone that spends a lot of the time in the air, so even like Junkrat that can boost himself up, Winston, of course, is a great example, and Farah are going to see some really good stuff here. Heroes like Tracer that blink instantly, probably not so much, as she's not really accelerating as much as just teleporting, really. So any hero you can think of that gets that acceleration in speed, especially when in the air, is going to just be better. It is just a buff to their movement. So landing stuff on Winston, it might only be 5% better, but that's always going to be better than what it was before. Finally, guys, there is, of course, the Overwatch League again this week. We've had a lot of videos out about it, so be sure to check out any stuff. We've done a lot of guides and analysis content, but I wanted to just throw in the schedule here and talk about 3 games that I think you guys should look out for. Let me know in the comments who you are looking forward to seeing this week. So the first one up for me is Dallas and Houston, and the reason for this is both of these teams were supposed to be quite good, and they are. Everyone's amazing in the league, right? But they didn't perform very well in their first 2 games. So seeing these 2 go up against each other is going to be interesting. The next one I would say is Valiant and New York, because New York's been playing amazing and Valiant have won their 2 games quite significantly. So we'll actually see now if these teams do weigh up against each other. There's a lot of hype for the Valiant, so we'll see if they live up to it. And because there's so much hype for them, I'm also looking forward to them playing against London, who is currently the 2nd best team in the league, but Valiant might upset them, so it's going to be really interesting to see. So let me know what you guys think to any of this stuff in the comment section down below, and be sure to drop a like, as it really does help us out and it lets us know that you're enjoying the content. Be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when our videos go live. Be sure to have a great day. As always, take care and peace, people.